gentlemen, Terrarus here, and welcome to Unfiltered. This is a series on competitive League of Legends that I plan to do throughout the split, where I will analyze and comment at each team's gameplay and decision making from a objective point of view. My focus will be on Southeast Asia region, the Pacific Championship Series. I do not have knowledge whatsoever on the background on the players and the teams, and will just view these players like variables on an experiment, so I completely have no knowledge whatsoever, right, on how these teams played historically, and I will look at their gameplay at face value. All right, so let's get right into the game. So the game that we're doing is the first game of the series for the summer season, Beyond Gaming versus PSG. Yeah, okay, so team comps. From the side of Beyond Gaming, they have a Kennen, Diego, Silas, Callista, and Nico. Okay, cool. I disagree with this bot lane right so far. I don't expect them to do much versus the bot lane of Aphelios and Braum. Braum can legit block out all of Nico's skills, or the rest, so that's questionable. And here we have in the top lane matchup, although it's the range versus melee matchup, the sustain the once Gwen gets a what was that? The Bleaching Leer. The Bleaching Leer item before you get the Omnivamp thing, then that becomes pretty much unplayable. Enough sustain to deal with the harass that she's dishing out. Though it looks like PSG will depend on the initiation coming from a Aphelios Gravitation Bomb and a Lee Sin Kick. It's harder for them to start fights on the side of PSG, but it's legit. They play the lane and they're gonna win, right? Because lane-wise, bot lane is a winning lane. Akali versus Silas. Most likely it's a skill matchup, but Akali has more prio early and can sustain longer than a Silas in terms of mana. And in top lane, it is a legit floating teabag boat, right? A floating tea boat. I don't know what's the metaphor for this, but it can go either way, but it will scale heavily towards the side of the Gwen because of how much scaling a Gwen can have. So it's legit win lane, win game, play a split, play the side lanes, and you guys aren't going to have fun. We're just going to disengage with a Braum, a Lee Sin Kick, and an Aphelios ulti most likely. And you guys aren't going to play the game while our solo laners Gwen and Akali will have the time of their lives. And the side of Beyond Gaming, it's team fight. It's very team fight reliant, right? With the Kennen AoE and Nico ult somewhere there.
This is not a composition.
It really depends on them for the side of Beyond Gaming, right? To actually do to actually snowball, right?
Hits the right ult.
They're gonna have trouble in laning for sure.
Shred Mega Bank Beyond Gaming.
Yeah, there's no way they can deal with the Aphelios come late game. They're probably dependent on the skirmishing power of a Viego, because you know Viego does have like one good skirmish throughout the entire game. He can take over, dude. It won't be fun. Though it feels so bad playing like if you're Viego and you get an Aphelios, it's like, what the fuck are you doing with your life, dude? You don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I'm also surprised teams aren't also picking up Ziggs. Ziggs is low-key strong, right? Because of the minus engage supports in this matchup, had they picked Ziggs to counter the Callista instead, that would have been more interesting, right? But again, they build tanks after. But it feels bad building tanks. Yeah. This is expected. The only time bot lane Beyond Gaming strong is during the early game, right? Because of how much agency they have in lane. And we don't see. Okay, jungle. Everyone's just doing a fucking full clear. Doubt anything's gonna happen. Probably winning the bot lane match, the mid lane matchup. Prio in both top and bot. You're not having fun, Mr. Silas. You asked for this. I think you asked for this. I think, yeah, they picked Silas into the Akali.
Yeah, I love the.
Okay, cool. Top lane matchup is it's as expected. This range matchup, right? Range versus melee matchup. Oh, there they go. You have no mana, boyo, for a rotation. Crash the wave. Yep, let him crash. Yeah, sure about that. You have no vision. Wait, they're not running Ignite. Okay, they're on TP because they're bros. Full clear coming in from Lee Sin trying to forego the blue buff. Oh no, he's double camping. Ooh. Invade coming in from the Viego. Husha. Checking out what up with the Pathin. Smart pathing. 5 camp clear and 2 scuttle. You have more agency throughout the lane. Probably because his decision of his bot lane having prio. Acceptable. Okay, cool. Double scuttle him. That's right there. You're seen in the ward, my friend. That's fine. Now you're just checking. Check enemy camps. You have anything, give pressure. Legit give pressure, like for bot lane to farm up. Because of that, let's say pressure gank, right? He was able to make PSG was able to have their bot lane farm enough, because had the Kalista and Nico had their own way, they would have been farming under tower, but then now they can freeze the wave now. I would say that's a successful gank, basically at bot lane, right? But who looks at that? No one appreciates jungle.
Well denied.
Expected matchup. You just have to survive, my guy, Mr. Gwen. Then no one's gonna stop you afterwards. Dragon's up. Jungler's just going for a full clear. Not much happening. Is this how the game goes now? Dang. Oh, smart buy coming in from the Akali, getting Oblivion Orb, so when you're fighting Silas, especially, right? You'd want to instantly get that Grievous Wounds item, dude. Don't let him full heal his bloody W, but they max out at like first. Viego invading, knowing he has prio. Yes. Oh, they have a scuffle there over the ground. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I'm surprised they haven't started Dragon. Is there a reason why they didn't start Dragon?
So he takes a really bad trade there, and
they had prio.
honestly, I was really fully expecting that.
But probably nah. They had no vision. It's also risky. Wait, no, but Viego has. I know they probably. He had smite. They can do dragon. After he gets stole, they can get dragon. They have bot lane dragon control. Go for it. Yep, they're prepping for it now. Viego getting scuttle. Bot lane has prio. I think mid lane's still fighting for prio so that he can show up to the dragon fight. Yep, there we see there Mr. Nico going in. Dragon, good. Good decision. Mr. Silas, you pick that lane. You're losing in CS. You're behind like 2 waves already. And you ain't winning the video game. You took a Lee Sin kick. What were you hoping to accomplish? The moment you pick Silas, the enemy team can like counter pick that, make your ult useless, make you get like what ult are you gonna get? A Brahmo? A Gwen ult? Come on, dude. There's no high impact ult that's good enough. Maybe that's why they picked PSG drafted that way, right? To completely cut or deny the Silas. It's he's just a meat bag right now. Honestly, he will become a meat bag afterwards. And the longer that Beyond Gaming doesn't do anything in the map, like they're legit on a timer, dude. Like, because they do not scale whatsoever. They scale 0. They will not have fun once the game goes a bit later. Okay, let's start out Herald. 8 minutes, good. Around 8 minutes. Yep.
And it looks like Husha is still going to continue pulling it here. This could be potentially quite dangerous. PSG definitely in position to intercept.
Yep, back seat. You can see the bot lane rotating. Yep, Nico's so useful. Yeah. Oh, there goes Mr. Husha with the big goal. Oh, but here comes Aphelios. Aphelios is here to the party. So is Mr. Gwen. You have no more cooldowns anymore, Mr. Silas. Oh, there they go. Bait and then the Viego going in. Oh, now Mr. Doggo has nothing to do with his life anymore. Yeah. Beyond Gaming got baited to the fight. Cooldowns on. Thought they could take it, but no. Skirmishing power coming in from the lane dominant champions. Oh, okay, replay. Face check, Mr. Kino. Oh, no. No. Oh, die before you could do anything. Yeah. Kill the Nico before ult is casted. Oh, but here comes Doggo. Trying to do things, but no one. Mawan? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. We're not gonna look at that. Missile. So the important thing about that fight was like who could collapse in faster initially and abuse. Good job on PSG though on expecting that these nerds are gonna check this bush. Clap him once he shows up. So another reason why you don't play like what super squishy supports that are not engaged supports in situations like that, why pick the Nico? You could have picked which one of the tanky supports? Thresh was still open, I think. Thresh was open. Yeah, Thresh was open because the bans were like Leona, Rakan, Nautilus, Alistar. Those were the bans for the supports. Had they picked Thresh, that would have been way better. Had they picked Nico. What's he gonna do? And he's building a Spell Thief's Edge. He's not gonna get his support item fast. Completely disagree with this choice, right? Because a lot of the times that support item that gives AP and HP, the one that's like a Targon version of the there we go. You're not gonna do anything else like when the support version of the Targon's shield. I forget what Targon's buckler. Is that what it's called, right? The AP version of that has like a higher chance of getting your ward item as fast as possible compared to the Spell Thieves thing. So there, had they had the ward item in advance compared to the Braum. Like, wait, let's check actually. We can actually check. Wait. For this fight, right? Pre this fight. Pre 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Okay, I'm talking out of my ass. It never happened. They practically did the same time. I'm talking out of my ass, boys. Don't listen to that. Okay, now, okay. Fighting over Vision over Herald. Okay, that's the only objective left in the map to do. But yeah, but yeah, look. Nico went Stork boots, right? He's practically she's practically building like a mage. Why do you need that? You don't need that. The team doesn't need that. They already have enough AP with the Kennen and the Silas. Why build more AP? The team needs utility. My guy. No one's gonna face check your bush. What is gonna face check your bush? Your clone? After that, what's gonna happen when a fight actually starts? Nothing. God damn. Okay. PSG looks like they gave over Herald because no point in contesting that. They have no control over that. They have no vision over that. You could argue because they got early control because of that Nico, right? But it was also because of the Viego's pressure. Oh, there they go. That's okay. Good disengage. Oh, they rotated bot lane to mid lane, probably prepping for Dragon next. Yeah, yep, they should prep for Dragon next. Braum is gonna get some wards. Dragon's up in 30 seconds. Next objective to fight over. TP up on both sides for top laners, right? Gwen versus Ken. Kenneth has no ulti for the Dragon fight. What are you gonna do, mate? Give the Dragon they probably have to give the Dragon. It's gonna be an Earth Drake. Who uses Earth Drake in their team? No one. And they start the Dragon. They're showing up. They can fight this. PSG can fight this. Yes, very risky. They have to go for the fight. The moment you pull out the bait the dragon, go for the fight. Go in, Yao Kunz. You have no cannon ulti. Go with the Nico. Yo, so late. Nah, what are you gonna now? Oh, Beyond Gate, look, you can't do anything anymore. Use all your cooldowns already. They can fight you now. If you plan to bait out the dragon, you bait out the fight, right? Because it's pointless contesting an objective trying to finish it while all the enemy team's alive right here. Completely. What were they thinking about, dude? What? What? Look, if you start an objective and you don't plan to finish it, you go for the fight. You're waiting for a cannon with no ultimate whatsoever. You might as well go for it, right? Although it's probably gonna lose because they have minus cooldowns, right? But like, the point is, go for the fight, dude. They didn't want to fight. Dang. And look what that accomplished. They had, I think they had Viego there in the jungle, like there in bot side river. Had they made that guy snowball? Because Viego needs a fight to actually do something. He needs dead bodies for him to make the enemy team not play the video game. Look, they're not playing around the Viego for sure, dude.
I feel like got away with murder there.
They could have fought that.
Yeah, that definitely should not.
Big disappointment.
Like Beyond Gaming's their first two ultimates.
Now that dragon fight was Beyond Gaming not taking an opportunity, and PSG just like watching them. They're like, we have a trap card ready, and you guys can't do anything about it because we're just looking at you guys.
That was not exactly what Beyond.
Oh, there you go.
Really good disengagement
Garbo pick.
So far they've been able to add
Oh, look at that, Mr. Ivan. They don't. Oh yeah, this with the Kali. They can dive this. They do have Grievous Wounds. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool story, bro. Yeah, people jumping in, jumping out. Nico, you're very useful so far, right? Are you proud of yourself right now, being an AP support, right? How did that Sork shoes help you? Let me know. Dude, legit, Beyond Gaming needs to do skirmishes. They have to do little fights like that. That was like their second, third mess up, right? As a team. The first one was the fight of Herald, right? Because, you know, face check. Face check and not having a buddy with you. Guys, if you're planning to face check a bush, have someone with you always. Hold hands. Don't go in be nut alone, or you will be rectally dismembered. But yeah, next objective right now is probably the second Herald, right? There's gonna be second Herald. It is a luxury objective for the winning team. Second Herald, it is. They'll probably PSG will probably get it. Break open mid lane. Oh, what the heck? Trying to start a trade. Oh, they could catch someone? Hell no, dude. You have a Braum maxing Eve most likely. 2 kills. Really chonky. What's a Nico gonna do? With Sork boots, god dang. It's not like you're gonna use all your utility, all your spells to do damage to them. Right? It's basically inefficient, right? Like, it's probably the same argument why you pick a Brand or Vel'Koz in bot as a support. Insecure about his champion pool. Thought they could throw the off-meta pick at him.
Many champions positioned
Maoan. Is that how you say it? Maoan.
To perhaps move over, so.
Oh, okay, Dragons, Heralds, whatever. Go for Drake. They realize that in the spawning, let's go for that instead. PSG does not need to start the fight. They want Beyond Gaming to start the fight because of how their combo is totally, measured out, right? They pressure them out, force them to make the first move, and then disengage, and then re-engage right after. Like here, they're baiting for the fight. Okay, you guys bait out the fight, bait out the dragon, pull out the dragon. Let the Nico start the fight, or whoever's gonna start the fight from their side, or Nico Cannon, right, or whatever, and then let them go. Oh, look, Why?
is a wild.
What are we gonna use the second herald for? No! Disagree! Disagree with this call! No! Why'd you go for this? That's a terrible trade. Go for the fight. You guys are supposed to team fight. No, you pussies. Oh no. Okay, there they go. Going in. Who gives a shit? Okay, Beyond Gaming got a pick. Oh, Viego's doing things. They were able to kill the bloody Aphelios. What the fuck happened? Why did they do that? They face check? Did they face check? Did they get debated? Okay, now PSG, that PSG fucked up. They had no reason to contest the Herald anyway. They got the dragon. Yo, give it. It's okay to give it. Push out the side lanes. He have bot luck. Look. They had bot lane and top lane, pushing into their side. Take care of that. We have Gwen already looking at their Gwen looking at top lane. I'm gonna take care of this. Who gives a crap about this Herald, dude? No need to contest this. Ah, no, sir. Nah, this is unnecessary. This fight, completely unnecessary by PSG's side. It's like Beyond Gaming fucked up in choosing the Herald over the Dragon, and then PSG fucks up. Because why contest the luxury objective, right? Second Herald's almost useless, dude. The only purpose of a second Herald is to chunk a tower. That's it. It's always not worth it to contest it. It's not worth dying for it, rather. Okay, now they're split pushing. They still have the lead, honestly. Out of all that scuffle, there they go. Yep, you're not having fun, sir. Oh, he started a flash out fight. Nico, you're complete garbo after that. What are you gonna do with your flash out? Realize that you fucked up in picking that champion. Oh, Diego can't get kills if they're not dead. Oh, that Mr. Silas, my one. You're in a very interesting spot right there, sir. I think you TP'd somewhere. Yeah, you probably TP'd to fight, and then you realize, oh, everyone's dying. Good job. Good job, Yangi. Fuck with the Herald. He had a free fight. That was honestly a pity fight, dude. The one after the Herald. Oh, there they go. Okay, get caught. Your engage is gone. Don't fight this. You have no reason to fight this anymore. 5v3. This is a 5v3 fight. They don't know that. They should assume that because someone was rotating already. And look, Mr. Doggo, you have effectively done nothing in this rotation whatsoever. You're fighting over a giveaway objective, right? Bot lane tower after planings go down, almost useless. Both top lane and bot lane. Because like what? It has almost no value whatsoever. It's okay to give that. Push out the other lanes. Do something with your life. There, Mr. Doggo, it's like you're crying. I feel the pain in your. Like I'm 0 deaths, farming like a beast, and my team is into me. That's probably how it is going. Honestly, dude, it's like Beyond Gaming should fight because their comp is meant to fight, to team fight specifically, right? Because they have more AOE damage compared to the enemy side. If they group up as like at least a minimum of 2-3. They can definitely win the fight. Give takedowns to the Viego, then Viego can take it from there. That's what they're depending on, probably. Dragon spawning in the next minute. Prep for that. There should be prep coming in from that. Mr. Nico, you have a Zonius first. What are you gonna do? What would you have rather in team, right? Nico with a Zonius or a Brown that can actually be a support to the team, right? He already has like Solari. He's chunky. His utility is made to defend. And a Nico, what does a Nico have? Nothing. And they're forcing the jungler to face check. Look, free objective. There they go. Oh gosh. Oh, fight going in. Nico going in. Now, the AoE is asking for it, but it doesn't matter because they're pretty behind. They don't have enough backup damage to support that engage. Although it looked very pretty, it was not enough because they're too chunky already. And Costa doesn't have enough damage. Now, I never asked a question like, who do you think is gonna take the cake? Who do I think? Is there room for a comeback? Nah, dude. I think Beyond Gaming's fucked already, dude. Why I'm saying that? Because at the start of the game, they have a scaling AD carry in Aphelios. Aphelios is practically like a Kog'Maw on crack with Caitlyn range and DPS like a thing, but he probably went survivability there, but regardless, he's still gonna scale no matter what. And compared to a Kalista, Kalista falls off so hard. Like, she has a spike in the early game, has a whatever mid game, and then dips down whatsoever when it comes to late game. And we're approaching the late game mark around 30 minutes, 5 minutes from now. And in the next 5 minutes, who's gonna win? Probably PSG, dude. The only way that Beyond Gaming is ever gonna come back is like if they fuck up the next 3 team fights or 2 team fights, if we're being generous, right? Like they have to win the next 2 team fights, get the next Baron, take like 2 inhibs, and that's probably they have a fighting chance. But usually pro teams don't let that happen because they know like, oh, if we fuck up like the second before a fight, then we should not let that happen. But they're letting this happen. Who got the Baron? Yeah, PSG. PSG got the Baron. Now they have the Baron. They can push out mid lane. Push out all the side lanes. Full press push. Akali has TP. Yep, stay around. Jungler and top laner with no TP and the TP on cooldown. Hovering around the mid lane because that's how they're going to take towers, right? With a bloody AD carry that can take out the towers. Yep, they can't do anything now. If they plan to fight, they have to fight under like what 2 towers, and then they're out of position too. As you're rotating somewhere, kill someone. Fight. Aphelios is on crack mode right now. Gwen's just gonna do things. Oh. Okay. Cool. Yep. Just chill for the push, man. You guys are Baron. No pressure. Pressure on Beyond Gaming side.
Yeah, and I mean, this is where
They can't do much, dude.
Really struggles, right? Because they have 0 wave clear on this composition.
No, they're saying they have 0 wave clear. Oh no, you have a Nico. You have a Nico. Support Nico who's building AP for sure. That's your wave clear. That's where you're looking at your wave clear Beyond Gaming. Ah, good job. Good pick. Nice pick.
The base, and for Beyond, can they find and engage before they
Yep.
lose everything?
No pressure. 1 hit. Tama. Good. Keep pressure. Nico's practically half HP. Not gonna do anything with his life. He's thinking he's blood irrelevant. Oh, there they go. No. Cannon ult is pretty sad. Nico's out of the fight to begin with. Oh, that looks like it's game. Yeah, they can end. Look at us. Look at us. Aphelios is on not wanna fight mode. Don't fight him mode. Oh, he's on the crack mode. Uh-oh. Yeah, the tower, my guys. All the Barons not keep pushing. You win the fight once they engage. Okay, yep. There they go. Don't fight Beyond Gaming. You should not fight. Let them back. They have no reason to stay anymore. Yeah. Yeah, the moment, yeah, I saw over there. They thought they could end. PSG thought they could end. I get that. Although they couldn't. Technically speaking, since Baron wore off and then both inhibs are down already, don't bother pushing. You don't have waves anymore. They don't have waves to build out anymore. Now, this is the 3rd Drake. What are you gonna do? Beyond Gaming, you're gonna give this objective, right? Y'all see? Had you contested that Fire Drake, the first Fire Drake, instead of doing the bloody 2nd Herald, you would the dragon pressure wouldn't be as much, right? But then that's minus the mistakes made during laning and during the skirmishes. So, oh, there they go. Ah, useful. Useful, Nico. Are you proud of yourself, huh? This is why Gwen's pretty broken. Oh, unless I prove me wrong. Yep, prove me wrong. Diago's more broken. Good luck, sir. I wish you the best. This is where, oh, on also, Oh no,
Gonna
he's
hit
pretty
by
sad
the
now. Keep
tower,
running.
and the base is
Keep
now
running, Mr.
starting to
Biego.
gather.
Biego.
Let's see if he does
He's
find that
exploring.
execute, denying some gold, and
Yep.
he does get it. So
He dies before the Baron's about to spawn. The Baron is spawning in 1 minute. Although he'll be alive for the Baron spawn, they don't have enough. Beyond Gaming does not have enough pressure to actually prep for it, to contest it. They will have no vision whatsoever for the spawning Baron. On the side of PSG, they're like, ah, shit, dude. Ward the entire river, ward their entire blue side. Oh, we done. We Gucci.
Welcome is still.
Oh, they're not. PSG doesn't even need to do Baron, dude. Baron's a luxury thing for them. They just push. Yeah. This is a good call coming in from PSG. If you're the head team, you don't need to take an objective. You don't need to do Baron, right? Because that's not necessary. It's only valuable to the losing team. To the winning team, it's whatever. Yep, shove out the waves. You have Aphelios on crack.
Team fights, and we are going to be seeing
You just-
Maple collapsing
you
in
ass-
from the top side. Hanabi as well. They're looking
What are you gonna do?
flank onto the tower, going pretty low.
You have no
here.
wave clear.
Trying to
Oh, there they go.
engage,
Force
and
engage
in
whatsoever.
goes
Disengage
Theo.
coming from Lee Sin
River
kick.
actually
Oh,
gets in,
but,
and that's
hunting him out.
up, so
Canon, no one's gonna follow you up after that. Oh, but Unify Mr. Aphelios is still on crack. No one's gonna touch him. Oh, son of a touch him. Wait, no! Gwen's ending the game. Doesn't matter. They baited. They got baited, dude. Is this end? You end, right? Oh, Gwen super tanked you with a W. Amazing. Amazing. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well played on PSG though. They played the map well. Almost like 80% perfect. I disagree with the mid-game decisions Beyond Gaming made. For other thing, laning phase was playing as expected because they had strong early game champions, but were unable to make any plays or any significant skirmish plays because of how defensive PSG was playing, and it was hard to tower dive that. What are we gonna do again? Probably if they had a tower diving champion, Thresh was open. Who else was bloody open, dude? What good supports were out there? If they had Maokai was open. I'm surprised no one picked Maokai. Maokai's pretty good. Honestly,
Played him like a fiddle.
they could have picked Galio even, dude. But not, dude. They didn't choose. There could have been a better support pick instead of a bloody Nico. Thank you for the hydrate. I have to get water though. Thank you for the reminder.
They were two.
PSG side, they well played on them. They played well. Good job. I'm proud of you.
This was.
All right, I want to check again to confirm their mistakes. Right, their major mistakes for Beyond Gaming because they were the team with the most mistakes. Right. Major mistake number 1. They start out Herald. Okay, cool. Thinking they can solve it. He knows their scene because of how the people are moving. Support Nico face checks like here. They see the Braum moving into the river. Okay. Okay, and then after that, they're like thinking about, oh no, dude, we shouldn't start this anymore. The Braum's here, Lee Sin's there, Kali has Prio. Yet they know that Lee Sin and Braum are they know Braum is in this area, and Braum is like the major CC point, right? And then their Nico wants to face check, right? Doesn't expect that the Lee Sin's also there besides the Braum. Was only expecting probably Braum. But this is what happens if you're a Nico and you have nothing else. He's forced to flash away, doing nothing with his bloody life. What are you gonna do? Get 6. Wow, he's lucky. He was level 5 going into that. Gets level 6 from the minion wave. Fight happens here. Beyond Gaming trying to do something with the fight. Diego can't do anything. He has no more ulti. He needs to kill someone. No, and then they just get collapsed on. Diego's sad now. I used all my cooldowns. No. Here, what Beyond Gaming should have done is, okay, starting the Herald is fine, but the moment you see them getting collapsed on by mid lanes, like the entire mid side's blank, dark, back off. It's okay to back off. Back off then. and then let them start it, and then that's when you guys fight.
So this is a pretty
That's the first one, right? First one, and then
To put this rift
this dragon, the dragon.
high in this
But that's the only fucking fight that matters. Right here.
really crashing
Here,
on top
bloody hell!
of
Look at this. They had prep. They legit had prep. Beyond Gaming had prep to this dragon. Right.
Is going to be able to
Wait, what is this dragon?
for this fight.
Yeah. This is the one where they had no cannon ulti. Second mistake. Second bloody mistake. God damn.
Go ahead.
They could. Here. Whatever. Stop it. Stop doing the thing. Fight them. Nico, go in right now.
in position for the steal goes
Had Nico went in here,
right in.
you're probably waiting for. Are they waiting for it to complete the TP and then go in? Go in.
Faster.
Then Nico should have went in way earlier, dude. Though, should have went in way earlier. They like regardless, he would still have the escape button from the Callisto ulti.
That many with the
And then now they have nothing now. They have nothing here.
Huge affiliate.
Depression. Depression. I mean from now. And I guess the second mistake was the Herald choice. The third mistake was the Herald choice, choosing not to fight over the dragon and get the second Herald. Big 3 mistakes from Beyond Gaming.